What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. It's been a hot minute since I've ridden one of the smaller bikes in this game. Haven't done a video on the KX yet, so I had it lying around, thought that's what we'd do today. However, just loading this up, this just goes to show how scuffed these bikes are. I've just noticed that the graphics are just completely flipped. Can I go into the test view? There we go. Look at that. Oh god, like this skin came on the bike when I got it given to me. Yeah, these models are so scuffed. There's no texture on the engine or anything like that. I do want to say, just before I start riding around, there's not going to be a link to this bike in the description at all, and please don't go asking for it in the main MX Bikes Discord, because the models are banned from there. There was some drama between the model creator itself and the main admins of the Discord server, so yeah, they're banned from there. I got it given to me by a friend, and yeah, I'm not comfortable going and sharing it around for others. There are videos out there on the internet if you want to go and find them yourself. I'm sure you'll be able to find it if you just search like super minis, for example, in MX Bikes. There's a few content creators that have linked to it. That's their prerogative. I won't be sharing it, I'm afraid, but I just thought making a video on these and having a little bit of a change now and then it can be good fun. I wouldn't be able to do it for a very long time. I know the wheelie boys go mad for these, which, in all honesty as well, I do have to oh, that's just didn't go our planned. I do have to tip my hat to them a little bit and, say that it does actually take a little bit of skill to try and wheelie these, because I don't know if it's because of how short they are, but trying to balance a wheelie on these bikes is actually pretty difficult. I end up getting on the back wheel quite a lot by mistake on these bikes, and it's very hard to keep it there. Now, also another little disclaimer, most of this video is going to be in third person. The reason for that is I don't see the point of riding a smaller than usual bike and then playing first person to not actually get the benefit of it being smaller, if that makes sense. I could just play in first, but it'll just look exactly the same as normal. It's just obviously the bike that sounds a little bit different, so yeah, I might do a lap or two in first person. I'll switch it up at some point, but for the most part it will be in third. The track that I'm on today, if nobody is aware, is the practice version of the Fatcats track. It's a track that's in the UK. Not a track that I've actually ridden in person before as well, which is pretty surprising. It's a pretty famous track here in the UK. I feel like it's a couple of hours away from El my lord. See what I mean? The power on these things are so weird. It's a very famous track in the UK. It's a couple of hours away from me. It's probably one of them. It's a sand track, and I think I mentioned in a couple of videos that I am not the biggest fan of sand tracks. I have to say I'm more of a hard pack kind of guy. Although I am going to, I've said between my mate and I that I'm going to try and do some more sand riding IRL just to get better at it. Because I think it's just because I grew up on hard pack tracks. That's what's around me in close proximity to me. So I didn't have much experience in the sand, which is probably why I hate it so much. But yeah, it's something that I would love to learn. It looks like there's something very satisfying about hitting a sand berm really fast and smoothly, which I would love to be able to do properly one day. But back to this video, focusing on what we're doing now. These bikes are very interesting. I feel like they have a lot of power in very weird places. I feel like they don't move and then all of a sudden they just backflip on you. So they're very hard to ride quickly. I say they're a good fun for little bits at a time. I wouldn't be able to survive. I wouldn't be able to ride them very often. I just don't think it'd be my idea of a good time really. But for short 10-20 minutes like this, no problem at all. This track is probably one of the fastest tracks in the game. So I probably won't be letting go of the R2 button much, to be honest, this entire race. I'm sure you can keep an eye on it. Just kind of under braking into corners like this is the only time you really need to do so. But for the rest of it, it should be fairly pinned. The stock gearing that comes with it is a little bit weird. It's one of them ones where let's say I'm in 4th gear, for example, and I'm screaming the absolute living daylights out of the bike, and then you change up to 5th and you just bog. So it's really odd. So I've shortened the gearing up a bit. So I use the highest gears for the most part, and it seems to be doing me okay. If anybody watched my real life setup video, you'll notice that I've started to use the rider left-right lean now when I'm playing in third person, just to get some nicer whips going on. Still can't do it in first. I try every now and then to do it in first person, but I can't get my head around it. It's basically like having to relearn the game for me and knowing where my front fender is at all points. So maybe one day, but yeah, just Not for now, not for now. I'm happy with my settings as they are. Still running the Renin gear. I really like this, you know. I might see if someone can go ahead and just put me my name and number on this, because I do like the look of it. It's nice to mix things up now and then. I think I've been running 4 gear for the Mook Creations team for so long now. It is nice to have a little bit of a switch up. Although saying that, I'm pretty sure we're getting new bikes and gear all together for the upcoming motocross season, so I'll be able to change soon anyway. That's all happening just after Supercross time. We've got 5 weeks left of the Supercross, so not long to go. The aerial motocross is starting soon. That's on Fridays, which is, I mean, it's a good day for like 99% of people. Not for me, unfortunately. I'll be able to do majority of the races, but not all of them, because obviously it falls into that like long weekend territory where, like, if you're a regular to the channel, you know that once a month I travel up to, or my girlfriend travels down to see each other. Just like 4 or 5 hour drive usually, so only get to do it once a month. But yeah, that long weekend I can't play the game at all, so there'll be one Friday every month that I'll be missing, which is a bit of a shame, because it means I won't be in championship contention. However, I'm really looking forward to getting back to some outdoor racing. You know, I feel like Supercross has been going on for so long now. It'll be nice to mix it up a little bit. And yeah, whilst I do really like Supercross in this game, I think the racing itself on outdoors can be so much better. Obviously, there's a lot more room to mix things up as well, as far as like line choice goes and battles, and a lot easier to not get absolutely destroyed by lappers by mistake. Oh, that felt really nice, that whip. Oh god. Okay. Every single time I glance across at my second monitor to check the recording, for a millisecond something goes terribly wrong. Oh, let me itch my nose. Right, let's go in first person. I know people mind me. Oh, we're alive. Right, if I'm going first person, I'm quickly turning off that left-right lean, because I don't want that in my life. It's just going to completely screw me over. Right, let's go. Let's respawn. Yes, I've got a track point on this track already, because I am incredibly sweaty. And when my friends first got this game, well, I made them grind out this track a fair amount. I thought it's a pretty easy track to get good on. I'll leave a link for it in the description as well, actually. Very, very easy track. Probably the one I'd like to do if possible, if I ever do go to Fatcats. The main track looks so difficult for a non-sand rider, that is. But yeah, this practice track looks fairly beginner friendly, so we shall see about that. Lap time wise, I want to say my best times are probably like mid-teens, I want to say. That sounds really dodgy. That sounds extremely dodgy, actually. Yeah, probably like maybe like 16, 17 rather than the 22 that I've currently got, which is to be expected, you know. Although it sounds like I'm moving really fast right now, but in reality I'm really not. Like, these bikes are, I say that the power's very weird. They seem gutless, and then all of a sudden it will flip you off the back of it. So, oh, I did forget to say at the start real quick as well, that another reason why there's so much controversy about these bikes as well is because they were originally meant to be paid for, and I think there was some like arguments about the quality of the model. Like, you know, I pointed out at the start with like the engine not being textured and things like that. Yeah, and the e-bike creator charging for them, and then one person bought it, started sharing it around for free, and it's just all kinds of chaos. It just reminds me back in the drama that used to happen almost on a daily basis back in the MX Simulator days, which I'm hoping won't become too much of a common occurrence in this community. I feel like it's, at the moment, it's okay. I feel like as we get more and more people getting in, there's always going to be a couple of bad jumps, a couple of bad eggs, but you know, it's the internet. What you can't do much about it. Come on, Pivoso, don't do me like this. And no, there we go. Right, fall over. Cool. Let's hop back on, and there we go. Oh, I feel like that was on for a good lap there. Actually, I just looked up at the splits. Let me see. Yeah, I've got enough fuel. I'm going to try and do one absolute burner to end this video off. See if we can do a fast lap without crashing. Now that we're in first person. Right, let's try and itch my nose in person, basically like pulling a tear off. Right, let's do this. So, this corner here, this next right-hander is one of the really difficult bits. And that was fine, that's okay. Can I get away with 6th gear on here? I can, but oh god, see what I mean? Like, I leant back a little bit too much there, the front end was instantly trying to come up at me. That is not the hot line around that corner. Hopefully I can bring it back in the rest of the lap. And that, oh, the inside in this corner is so slow as well, if you're wondering why I haven't taken that at all if you've not played this track. Yeah, if you're one of them people that likes the really wide open tracks that don't take a whole lot of fall, definitely give Fatcats practice a go. I say, like, I mean, you can see from the video, I've not really let go of the right trigger much at all this entire race. It's just the hold down turn, and then it's just a case of trying to manual your way through the bumps as best as possible to try and go as fast as you can. Usually easier on like the 250s. 450 might be a little bit of overkill on this track, if I'm honest. Probably a very fun track for all of the two strokes. I mean, yeah, even the KX included. And as we are second up, so as we come to the finish line, I thank you very much as always for watching this video. I do appreciate every single one of you, new or old. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Always helps the channel grow, you know. YouTube's weird like that. The more likes and shares that videos get, the better they do overall. Gets out to more and more people, so I appreciate you for that as well. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Road to 10k by the new year, fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get there. And that'll do it for me. Have a nice evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Till catch you guys next time. Peace.
Got bad shit all up in my mind right now. Fuck it, give me a minute and I'ma let it all out. I don't give a shit about an opinion, be another dimension when I wake up, wake up, wake up. Bitch, it's time to fill the cup. Got no fucking love, I feel so stuck on my luck. Get fucked.